Congratulations, Tom. Can you talk us through the minutes, I suppose, leading up to your name being read out last night?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a bit of a nervous time. It was just, as the picks go by, you sort of start to think that, the hope goes. And I was fortunate enough to have a really good group of mates and support network around me yesterday. And just when the name got read out, I was just pure elation, pure joy, and just can't wait to get stuck into things.
And then what happens? We heard Ken's made a few calls. Did you
have
leadership touch?
Yeah, so Chris Davies and Ken Hinkley, they were the first on the phone, and they were just sort of saying, mate, it's just a start, it's just a beginning, and there's a long sort of road, but nonetheless soak it all in and embrace it, and it's going to be a really exciting couple of years at the club. So yeah.
How would you describe your season, mate?
I'd like to think. I'd say it's a roller coaster. There's certainly been a lot of challenges and a lot of positives that I've taken out of this year. Like I said, I've always, during the tough patches of last year, I've liked to think that I've held my head up high and I've kept going. So fortunate enough to get a couple of reserves games at the back end of the year, and really excited to see what comes next.
Pretty hot form early in the year. How do you reflect on that?
Yeah, I thought I had a pretty good pre-season last year. I thought I was ready to hit the start of the year hard, and it sort of worked on a lot of things in the pre-season, just a lot of general forward craft and stuff like that. So I was fortunate enough to put a few through the big sticks and hold a couple marks.
Have you always been taller than the rest of your sort of year level?
Yeah, I've always been tall. I remember having a massive growth spurt at around sort of year 8, year 9, so that's when I kind of really shot up. But I was always tall, kind of shot up then.
How much are you looking forward to training and playing alongside like Marshall and Charlie Dixon, those type of guys, and learning from them?
Oh, I just can't wait. I would have rather start today. I've been a massive Port man since I was 8 years old, and seeing the likes of Big Charlie, Big Scotty Lysette, Todd Marshall, Justin Westhoff, all the likes, even Jay Schultz as well. Just seeing them all run around and getting to work, is really exciting, and I'm going to really sort of learn and take a lot out of it. So yeah.
How much extra does that add to it that you're joining the club that you've been supporting?
Oh, it's just a dream come true. Just to be down at Alberton and playing with some of guys I've been idolising growing up. It's just I'm still pinching myself, and it just doesn't feel real, to be honest.
And you talk about like your forward craft, mate. Is there scope to develop that to get a bit more sort of up the ground centre forward, or you'd like to play a little bit deeper?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I managed to sort of get up the ground a bit at the back end of last year. So if I can definitely sort of get a little bit fitter and work on my conditioning and sort of strength side of things, definitely feel I can get up the ground more and be more of a hit up forward.
What about with you, mate, in terms of interest from Port? How much were you aware of, and did you actually think you were a chance to go to them last?
Yeah, I thought Port were one of the big clubs that I thought I was going to go to. I managed to speak to Jeff Parker about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago now. So, sat down with him, Ken, and they were just sort of, again, just trying to get to know me a little bit more. And it was all really good, but I kind of had Port in the back of my mind throughout the draft. So
What do you see as your strengths as a player?
I'd like to think my contested marking and goal kicking are probably the biggest two. I also think my ground balls for a guy my size is pretty handy. I like to think I'm pretty clean below my knees, and which is something that you need in a high level. So yeah.